Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hobby Hangout. Now today is going to be a very interesting hobby. Of course all of them are, right? And where's my manners? I'm your host Jake.
And I'm your host Dom.
We almost forgot to do that. I almost forgot to do that.
Hey, if we didn't introduce ourselves, you don't even know who we are.
See, it's almost like my brain is full of air, right?
Right. Speaking of air, what are we doing today?
Almost enough that we could make something to decorate that head of hot air, right? Good old kite making is the hobby that we are doing for this episode.
I should have brought my fan. Today is a hot day, and today is a great day for the subject of the episode.
Right on.
Now, explain to us what we're doing.
Making kites. Next question.
Now, what is kite making?
Kite making is essentially just sticking a bunch of materials together to hopefully fly something up in the air for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's for reconnaissance and genuine for like information. Sometimes it's to send signals out, and sometimes it's just because it's a windy day at a park.
Or I can see people doing this to, like a memorial for somebody.
Sure.
Honor somebody.
Sure, there's a little bit of memorial stuff that could happen. And of course there's art in it as well, you know? It's not always just one shape and one color. You can make for a plethora of different looks and shapes and sizes and purposes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, kite making is a very artistic thing. It is creative.
Now I know people, of course, for a lot of people it's easy to just buy a kite, but there's also the art of making one yourself. And plus you can make it however you want.
Another thing that people use kites for is to celebrate spirituality, right? They would feel closer to their deities of the land. A lot of Polynesian cultures are big with kites, or at least were. Don't know if they still are. Maybe they swapped to drones, right?
Okay, that's interesting information. Is there anything else that should be noted?
Something else that could be a little interesting tidbit is the good old, maybe it's a myth, maybe it's real, how Benjamin Franklin discovered electricity was supposedly he attached a metal key to a kite, flew it up, and it zapped, and it's like, oh, what's this energy? Whoa, interesting little zaps, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if that's true.
And I mean, technically none of us really know. I don't know if has it been documented? Maybe it has been. Let us know. No, we're not doing that. But
is there like a specific inventor for the kite?
although a specific inventor can't really be named because of the timing of everything, historically 400 years before zero, so 400 BCE, China is noted to be the first inventors of the kite. They made it out of bamboo, little, sticks, and then they used some silk to kind of fly some stuff out there. Of course, they're also well known for paper lanterns, which are not the same thing, but they have similar qualities, you know?
Yeah.
They're colors that you can soar in the sky for some reason, you know? Some of it's festivals, some of it's just because, some of it's memorials, and some of it's spycraft and, reconnaissance, military, and stuff like that. So China, 400 BCE.
That's pretty cool, though, to think about.
It is pretty cool. Now, you know what else is cool?
What is?
The equipment.
Okay, so what equipment would you need for making a kite?
Well, I'm going to spin this on you real quick. What equipment do you think would be needed?
It could just be any thin material like fabric,
Sure.
some kind of, it could be like a stick, whether it's made of wood or maybe it's like a plastic straw. You have to tape so many of them together, though, right?
Depends on how high and how big you want it. Sure.
And then you could probably do your own little design on there, because
Sure.
we're not a commercial kite maker.
Yeah. You usually need a little bit of a structural support. You need some sort of thin little material to kind of take
course.
things flight. Of course, you don't want things, super airy
That will just like
to the
grab-
point where, not even that, but I mean like, because in order for something to fly, it has to be able to, I guess, soar on top of the wind. And something like this, you can see through it. You can see that it has holes, right? So it's not really gonna lift off too well. Now that might be for the behind-the-scenes patient stuff, right? Woo!
Right.
Feet.
Guys. And this is red too.
Oh.
Anyways, but
Skipping forward a bit.
of course it doesn't have to be just fabric.
It doesn't have to be fabric, it could be plastic itself. In fact, plastic bags are usually recommended when people are making them at home. You could reuse shopping bags that you get, and you could possibly even find stuff on the side of the road. Of course,
Contractor bags like this.
sure, and you could probably even buy just rolls of plastic. I mean,
Huh. I'm sure you have to find
technically
a-
saran wrap is exactly that, right?
Yeah.
Rolls of plastic, you could probably find a way to do something like that, except it might be a little difficult because of the fact that saran wrap is a little bit more clean, right? But
Yeah, it's meant to seal food, which is hence why.
but that's going down a rabbit hole we don't need to go down. At least not yet. Food safety episode. No.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm sure someone does that for a hobby, man. Food safety.
Yeah.
But no, we're pretty much informed with a lot of the materials, but of course you also need a little bit of a string to kind of attach it to,
Which I'm
so
sure
that
you
you
can
can
buy
bring
your-
it back down.
I'm sure you can find some string at your local craft store.
Hardware store, shoe store if you lace a bunch of laces together.
You could.
You could do pretty much anything. You could even probably find a very sturdy vine even. Go natural, right? Go the natural route, right? But yeah, no. You can homemade things. You could buy some of the stuff at the stores, and you also kind of would do well with a tail or a streamer, just depending on your preference and shape and size and all that mumbo, right? But of course, professionals, they kind of use the same materials as beginners, except they do it in more meticulous designs. And I don't mean designs as only, painting and what color and stuff like that. I straight up mean like, sure, they'll use the same sort of sticks, but in this different shape, this different little structure, and it still looks amazing up in the sky. Not just a classic diamond shape, right?
You could even, you do it in the shape of an apple or a star. It doesn't matter.
Well, it kind of does matter.
I mean,
for
it matters.
drag,
In varying degrees, it matters.
because you need it to lift off.
I mean, it does matter in varying degrees.
A little bit, right? But no, in the long run, as long as you're able to catch some air, you're pretty much set to do any shape. That's what the pros do. They know how to do the diamond shape, but they also know how to do interesting little airplane shaped ones or something. Where it looks like a dragon. I want to make one of those, but that's
gonna
not
take
realistic
It's gonna take
for
more,
us.
It's gonna take more. It's gonna take more time to do that than it's gonna take for us to release more of these episodes.
Maybe.
But yeah, I don't know.
That's if one of us doesn't edit with big meaty claws.
They're just for attracting me. No, but yeah. Now, anything more we want to talk about before we actually get into this hobby?
Yeah, there is something else, and we didn't really get much into the different shapes. Of course, I said you could do a lot of shapes with them. I mentioned the diamond a little bit, but there are more. I'll name a few more, right? So there is the diamond, there's the box, there's the parafoil, there's the delta. There's probably
endless.
many different more shapes, but
And perhaps there could be more shapes that are being invented now.
there could be.
Because it's not like kites don't. It does have a life cycle, just like everything does.
I mean, like, there are new discoveries that are probably made every single day, sure. But a lot of times it is the tried and true methods, which is, you know, a lot of them that you see in media are always going to be that diamond shape, right? You know, because that's the tried and true. That's what people know. That's fine and dandy.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the shapes that I want us to make, I kind of want to borrow from a few of the episodes that we've done before, right? I want to borrow from poetry, I want to borrow from clay sculpting,
So,
and I'm sure all of the other ones
in
that
other
would
words,
do something
create multiple. Right?
more than just one. Right.
That is
exactly.
perfectly fine. We can do that.
So I want to assign both of us the easy baby easy one, right? And that's the diamond. Both of us will do a diamond. And then I think I want to see you do
Well,
maybe I want to see you do a delta.
actually, I don't even know what it looks like to be as of this recording.
Okay, Trace. Put it right here.
And I'm Jake, and you're watching Disney Channel.
It's like I'm doing it wrong.
Yep.
Somehow Mickey's ears go here and then there.
Well, your ears hang low. Yes, they do, Mickey.
They wobble and they fro.
Yeah. But I'm sure. No, but I'll know what it looks like later on.
Yeah, I think you, since your name starts with D, can do both the diamond and the delta. Right?
That's fair enough.
Then I'll do diamond and
The jack-o'-lantern kite. Just in the shape
I'll
of
do
a
the
pumpkin.
diamond in the box. You know what?
That's fine.
So diamond,
Diamond
delta,
and then your diamond box.
diamond box.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. We got it.
We assigned ourselves. We kind of improvised that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even know ahead of time. I mean, I knew I wanted to do more than one. We're not gonna team up and do them together. I mean, like, we can make them side by side, but you're not gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna hold this here while you put the sticks in. No, we're making them on our own and taking you along with us, right? Well, I think it might be just about time that we actually start making these kites and procuring all of the equipment and all the things that will help us to make the kite. Unless if you have any last minute questions or anything that needs to get talked about right now.
Now, I don't really think I have anything necessarily to say.
No, no.
I mean, I already said where you can buy the materials at.
Yeah, you can. You can order them online. You could get them at a store. You could find them on the side of the road, maybe.
And all the extra stuff I can probably save for after the episode. After we
Sure.
make the kites.
After we make oh, you're telling them behind the scenes stuff. Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds like a plan. It seems like we are ready to go ahead.
Sounds good.
So I guess, make the stuff, us.
Alright.
Okay, we're gonna make some kites now. Like we kind of promised you a little 3 seconds ago, right?
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of various things. Some little wooden dowels that you picked up today.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna have to do some fusion, which is gonna make it a little bit harder because we have to join sticks together, but it's what we have, so we'll deal with it. So let's just open these up, right? So as promised, both of us are going to be doing the diamond, but then both of us are also going to be doing our individual different ones. Me, the box, and you, the delta. But since we're together doing this right now, and since it's fresh in our mind right now, hopefully you didn't cut off the resealable part.
I had no choice.
Yes, you did. I can reseal it. You had a choice. Whatever, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
But this is to show you right here. The dowels.
Hey, hang on, do the Instagram thing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You get like a wizard magician. Woo!
So these are all supposedly 12 inches. We can prove that by doing this.
They're 30 centimeters long.
Yeah. This is 12 inches, so I'm just going to assume all of these are going to be 12 inches. But what that pretty much means is we need to do a little bit of a fusion when it comes to this, since this is not enough.
Yeah.
And you're getting a little ahead of me here. So we will have to end up, I believe, cutting one of these in half. I'll use one of the halves and you use the halves. And then fuse it to another one of these, so now that would turn into 18 inches for this one, that being the smaller of the sticks. But then we also have to fuse two of them together, so then we have 24. So this one will be 18 and this one will be 24. That way we can have some sort of... This isn't gonna fly.
Literally.
So then we have some sort of way to do things. Now, I wish that we were able to just have, 1 and 2 dowels and it's already the right length, but we can't do that.
Yeah, we just gotta work with what we got here.
So I'm gonna take a little pencil. This is gonna be the dowel that gets cut in half. Let's try to do a halfway mark as best as possible. Ooh, that's a little bit over. Maybe a little bit over is fine. That looks kind of halfway, right?
Yeah. Just, approximately, yeah.
Approximately is all we're going to do. Scam colors, I'll call it. It's not straight, but it's something.
Yeah. And then I shall do the same.
You don't have to, that's what this is. I'm giving you my other half, so then we don't need to waste too many, you know? So, now's the fusion part, which actually we probably should do this on some sort of surface, as to not gloop on the table.
Bad enough putting it in your hair, but on a table could be pretty bad.
So since we're kind of strapped for space, that's your gloop area. I'll make a gloop area for me.
There we go.
They're roughly the same amount of gloopage. So my gloop area. I'm going to do it over here just so then you can kind of see it, everybody. But we have to do some fusion. pressure. So apply pressure to your dowels while they're being glued, unless if you have the right size. So, come on, this heart surgery is riding on you. You're the only one who can do this. That's the right type of pressure, right?
There it goes.
Offline, we just kind of tape them together, right?
Yeah.
And so it's not ideal. We should have probably looked harder for dowels that are actually the right size without needing to fuse them. But
I mean, we've got to work with what we got too.
because, you weren't going to go just anywhere, in the country. You just went somewhere that possibly had dowels, and we got what we have. So these ones, let's see, all these dowels are 12 inches in total. So fusing two of them together, that's 2 feet. And then we snipped together with you 1 dowel and a half, and so, it's like 18 inches with one of them, and then 24 inches with the other. Great, are we caught up?
I'd say so.
I think so as well. So I guess, do we want to do this without instruction, or do we want to do this kind of looking at something every now and then? 'Cause
Every now and then I need a little reference, I think.
okay. So then in that case, let's make a cuts, okay?
So I got the contractor bag here. I still have to fuse this here.
time I'm peeling gray tape in this room
Yeah.
for this channel. The first one was for the couch. So as a general rule, with making these, you kind of want a little bit of overlap. You don't want to just focus on tracing the actual lines itself. That's why for a little bit I'm kind of giving a little bit more room than I might need. I was able to do it, man.
Maybe that material's thinner.
With that material, I was able to. Well, I guess we could call yours the shredder.
Hey, you know what?
It's a cool name for something. Shredded.
Alright, that'll be good. Look, kites can have unique looks to them.
I mean, there's not a lot left there. On yours.
This looks.
You know what?
That's
I
perfect.
give you permission.
You know what?
Go look at some instructions.
I'm just gonna do like a point of view here. So this is what it looks like from this side. It could look better, but you know what? A for effort.
A for it's falling down. Ah.
I'm gonna need some more duct tape. Once
There's no duct taping that. It's done. That's like you cut so much off of it. There's no fixing that.
in the part of the middle.
I thought you used string. I thought that's what you were doing. Go to Disney.
Yes, I am.
Go to Disney with Daphne.
Dead in the world.
Go to Disney with Daphne.
Either one.
Surely I'm not.
Dead in the world.
Surely this isn't.
Dead in the world.
Surely I still, gotta do something else with this. Surely I'm not done with my kite now.
You've been there a lot more times than I have.
Yes.
So
we're
yep, the magic band has been set.
it wouldn't have taken longer than
No,
10 minutes.
no.
Like it should have been in and out, wasn't it?
And then I kind of hung out there for a little bit and dinner afterwards.
I'm just looking at that again. Okay.
Oh, I think it's fine. I mean, hey, you know what?
Yeah. You think so? Okay.
Yeah,
You're doing okay.
I think this is fine. Yeah, you know what? But as I was saying, at least as of this record, maybe by the time this is up, I've already been there.
You're probably already done with it. Yeah.
I get to meet my childhood heroes.
You got to meet them to infinity and beyond. Okay, this is copyrighted now.
I get to meet them and cry and hug them. I love you, Buzz.
What did you do?
So one fine piece of, that's one fine piece of kite material, homemade.
If you say so.
I should have done the tape method. I should have just.
That's not a tape method fix. That's the don't cut too much off fix. Tape has.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe okay. You know what? I don't think I need this much string.
No, you do what you do, man.
It's like I'm just.
No, I don't undo it because mine doesn't have it. Mine might suck too.
Diamond. It's not perfect by any means, but
What kind of diamond is that, man?
but look how it just. Ooh.
Ooh, we might have a perfect timer, but what? Ooh.
Piece of tape, you know what?
Considering it pretty much just turned two, this is the only one we have time for.
Look at that. Ooh. Maybe, you know what? Do you have that? Let me borrow this.
What?
Because you know what? This ain't gonna.
That's not fixing anything.
I think.
You
well,
cut too much off of it, my dude. There's no fixing that.
If I'm gonna fly this.
There. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because me just pulling it was tape.
Or if you wanted to try to make it out of paper, you can too.
Well, guys, we'll be
Here.
You know what?
You take both of these for Delta.
Okay, well, that's how.
You're gonna do Delta at home.
Okay.
So I'll just tuck these in here.
Well, guys, this is kind of how this was a little bit of an attempt to make a diamond kite.
Two diamond kites.
Not just one.
Actually, yeah, one attempt.
Not just one, but two.
One attempt, but one that.
So I think on our own time, then we'll just make the Delta kites. So
Well, I'm making a box. You forget that.
and a box. You're making your box
I'm
kite.
making a box kite. Man. How did you do?
So we'll
How do you wrangle this string?
So I think we're gonna cut to the next. I think it's just gonna cut to us making the other kite.
Dude, you left tape on the. Dude. Even better than how you found it, man. But yeah. You do only have time to do the diamond kite, which I guess you want to do a close-up of everything. So I'll bring it over here, even though I showed it to you before.
So here's right here.
Ooh. this guy right here. The thing that holds the shrimp. And then big tail. Yeah. Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay, well, I think we're just gonna. Right, we're wrapping up here, so I mean, I guess. Are we doing them together?
The diamond kites?
The other two kites, because.
Yeah, I think we could do those other
It's
two.
not a diamond, these are diamonds.
No, the delta and the bonds.
Right.
We'll do those together.
We'll do them together. Are we sure about that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Okay, we'll cut to the next one.
We'll do it together.
Alright guys, we'll see you in the next, I guess, kite making tutorial.
We are once again in a different location. Where are we?
We're at my house.
Hello to you as well.
Hello.
Over here.
So, anyways, we're gonna continue making kites.
So last time you saw us doing the diamond kite, and now this time we're going to be doing the supposedly harder ones to do. We had mixed success with the diamond.
I could not do the contractor bags anymore after the diamond kite.
I mean,
Sure. But now that I have newspaper I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be making a delta kite.
And I'm actually going to be doing the same exact sort of clippies too. You know, from not affiliated. ShopRite, Stop and Shop, Stop and Shop, ShopRite.
Same here.
Stop and Shop. Oh, Big Lots.
Big Lots, which all our locations are gone. Let's Jump Lots, which still exists. But
they're probably going to be able to triangulate our location because of this.
But you know what? What we're gonna be doing is, continuing on with the kite making. But I just need a couple, so I'm just gonna, for every kite, what I'm gonna do, however, is okay. Anyways, oh yeah. Also, I was not prepared for glue.
That's fine. I'm not gonna glue them. These are probably gonna stink anyway. Both yours and mine.
So yeah, I've been thinking one of these days we can just do geocaching on our own time.
Yeah, maybe.
Because, I mean, it was really gets you moving, really.
Especially if you skip everything and go the indirect route. Just go through the frickin' woods instead of the trail.
Oh my god, I was lost.
And here I am, I'm like confident, I'm like, the direct path, go through the woods. Here you go, that's the closest way to get there. Maybe it's the closest way, but not the best way to get there.
Not the best way, but it's the closest way.
I have a feeling you're already on autopilot, and I think I lost you.
But anyway.
Because you're already going like, not the closest. So right now I'm making two cross points like this right here, little two X's or T's if you want to call it that. They are intended to be the end point of the box to make it a boxy shape, and I'm getting my way of stealing these together taken away from me.
Yeah. But this will probably be sped up.
It could be, probably.
Just like in the previous episodes, there will be background noise, and
Could be.
that's why we'll be speeding up some of these.
Could be. How?
This because
How? Just get.
I'll just. Oh no! No, I'm not doing hot wax duct tape.
It's the wax challenge. Wax some more. Next up, I'm gonna be then fusing 4 of these together, or should I say 8 of these together, and making 4 bigger rods. Originally I was gonna do 3, but just kind of want to save some time. Actually, save some time and just do it that way. So you see anything new lately? Not to date this episode.
Seen anything new?
Anything new?
On TV wise?
I don't care. Just read anything, see anything, learn anything, taste anything new.
Well, I've seen new different reboots of different shows. I'm not actually watching. Actually, I never watched
the same thing. Anything new?
Well, I have my magic band for my current trip. Well, my upcoming trip.
I knew you were gonna get a red one. Oh, but you also got a character one. Okay, that's a little bit more expensive.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not the. Oh no. Uh-oh.
I was gonna use that coupon.
Well,
Expired anyway, man. Why would I have us do something with active coupons? That's your mess to deal with, man.
That's fine. We got the shredder in the other room. I can just.
Yeah, the cat has a name, you know.
Yeah, well,
the shredder.
At least during the summer months. Okay.
First off, do it the right way. They're intended for this way around. Hold where you want sliced.
Here. I don't want my. Don't. Just make sure you don't cut my finger. I'm.
What?
I trust you. No, but
where do you want it cut? And just give it to me.
Here, just right here.
Oh,
see where this?
Right here.
Yep.
Whoa.
Okay. I didn't know I just graduated preschool apparently. This is supposed to be a Delta kite. I mean, I can always
rushed through that, dude.
I still have. This is so far what the progress is.
Like, I'm not even done with my structure.
The kite's actually not the hardest thing to do. I mean, I might also do, other things I might have to do is fix up, just add a little more tape to make sure it doesn't just break off.
I mean, hey, since I'm not done with my support yet, and you're finished,
Well,
do you wanna take some black bags and do a diamond again? Maybe give that another chance.
I don't know if I can put myself through that again.
Anything.
Actually, what about that brown paper bag that I could just...
You could kind of...
Well, I was gonna maybe put some dowels and string onto that.
That's not gonna work. That's just meant for a base. You know, it's just meant... Okay, now that that guy's gone. Oh, let me tell you something. How do I badmouth someone without them knowing? Look at me, I'm a Delta. That shit actually doesn't look that bad. We can't let him know that we're complimenting him. Yeah, no, no. But yeah, I got the 4 fused rods together, and I also got the other X's. It's. I'll be honest. None of these kites today are gonna be amazing, but we're both trying, and that's the factor. We're trying our earnest to do all this, and honestly, we have watched tutorials for a lot of these beforehand, but it's not always a guaranteed success, even with that.
Well, I guess I decided I will not use a contractor bag.
How dare you!
But I have, and just so I have it, I have a ruler for measurement.
Don't mess up the front zone like this. Don't cover this zone with garbage. And by the way, it's folded.
That's big. Yeah,
That's the one that I used.
yeah.
Because the way that the diamond, and a lot of times you want to do kite stuff is, and I'm also telling you, but I'm telling you this too, because you cut off way more than you had to that one time.
I'm still here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm still talking to you. And you. I'll treat this as a talking to the camera moment, but the way that you kind of want to do a lot of kites with ripping sounds in the background is you always want a little bit of space extra, a little over the limit, so then you could fold over the rods, right? So then you don't lose out on potential, right? You always want to cut over the limit.
Oh, there's the other one. Does it have to, though,
Be perfect?
No, it doesn't have to be perfect, but
Well, it has to be flyable.
as long as I can fly this, I think I'll take this over the contractor bag kite. structure is weak because they're not, fused by glue or whatever. But I'm starting to somewhat get the structure. Testing the durability, the strength of the tape. The tape is super strong. It's not the longest string, but if I can run fast with this, this will probably fly in the air. It's definitely not the tallest kite I have. It's definitely not the longest one, but my delta is longer than this.
I mean, the string is like the important part of it. Like, you gotta be able to run it up.
Oh no, it should. But anyways,
I need this. I need this space. I'm encroaching on this property.
But let's see if is there anything. Let's see.
You can't already be concluding.
I'm not concluding yet.
Barely beginning.
I think like I need more. I'll get 2 more pieces of duct tape. Rehashing an old hobby, which is longboarding.
Oh, you've done that before.
Like in the past, and I even
here, because I know there's like a river there.
I've done it on our streets here.
You're talking about wakeboarding?
Nope. Longboarding.
Oops.
Hey, maybe in the future I can do some POV longboarding. Maybe not even related.
If the wheel spins it.
Right. May not even be related to HH or podcast. It might just be a good thing I want.
Go ahead, dude.
Because that will be. If this thing can even record, because.
Is it still recording?
Well, talking about my other little.
Oh, that little cheesy head one, right? The POV.
Even when I've hooked it to the wall and I even pressed record there was no battery and it wasn't. But yeah, I would like to do some POV longboarding.
Quick, he's gone again. That's bad mouthing again. You stinky. Oh, but I am too today.
Okay, I got the other one. Okay, so I can definitely say that other diamond one is better.
Okay, I think I have the system.
Yep. Almost looks like a 3D render on a mock computer. So here's the old one.
No.
This one, I love this one better.
Well, honestly,
there's still some things I might need I like to.
It's all about will it fly later on,
so
without throwing it off a cliff, because everything flies there. Okay, now we're going to move some of that stuff, get this out of the way. ride.
Maybe we can fly this on top of a skyscraper.
Sure.
But,
You did it. We got there in the end.
wow.
But I think you're gonna need some duct tape to mend a little bit of the kite because it's not looking all right.
Oh, come on.
It's quite an atrocious sight.
It looks fine. Except
You have to run.
it cost me, just getting more newspaper might cost me a dime.
They're flyers. They get sent to you anyway. But then again, these
Hurt anyone? I'm not,
it's not gonna hurt.
I'm not doing that to my arm.
I'll do it. You said you're not. I'll do it.
That,
Well, you broke this. You broke it. Why'd you do that? It just wanted a hug. It wanted a hug.
your hugs,
It's not even gonna stick to you anymore because of this.
hugs are evil. Okay, fine, I'll do it.
No, with a fresh one.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Because I'll do it.
Oh,
I'll do it.
Or whatever that guy says in those videos when he hurts himself. Fuck this shit.
But it gotta be a real one. I'll do it. Come on, we'll do it together. We'll do it together. Come on, I'm not
It's like
kidding.
hot wax.
No.
Oh no!
Yeah?
3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh! Oh!
It wasn't that bad.
Ooh!
I didn't even scream. Anything on there? Mine's clean.
Look! Look what I did.
That's fine. I'll go in for round 2 even. It was the anticipation. See, nothing.
I got more
It's the
hair on my arms.
anticipation. I'll even swipe it, right? Swipe it off, right? I got a little bit of something, but it's not that bad. Come on, man.
It's fine. I'm all good.
But it was the build-up, wasn't it?
Oh, look.
The actual act of doing
Look
it
at that.
wasn't that bad.
Look, I'm already bleeding.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I know you're not.
No.
No. Well, I guess this is where we end. Or is there anything else to do?
You say we can, I guess, take this back to the shed?
Probably.
Guess we take it away future us.
I think so.
Alright, see you at the shed.
Yeah.
And we are back in the set. Now, you may or may not have seen it. It might be a description video link, it might be unlisted, might even be a variety of shorts, but we did try flying these out. Now, in the spirit of this episode is called Kite Making. We showed you how to make ones that don't fly so well, apparently, but that's what we showed you, right? We showed you the making of. Now, it is fun to see how the ones we make turn out, so maybe you did see it, maybe you didn't see it. Maybe you won't see it. Who knows?
Probably not, but, to make a long story short, we did fly the kites, and as you can already see, this is the only one that's really
Survived.
went out. Okay.
Yeah.
Even the best ones I've made, it didn't work out.
It did not work out, no. Of course, the crux of this episode is the making of. So, without the flying results in your mind, how do you think making them went?
I think with some of the materials I had, I was struggling a little bit with making some of these.
Yeah, especially the ones in the community center. It's like, I look at your diamond, and, well, apparently it's a diamond in the rough, right?
It was an alright experience at best.
You know, this is a diamond, this shape, not this shape. Nah, but I can't talk too high because, well, even though this was one of the ones that I made, it still didn't produce a lot of results. If you're not going to see, or if we don't end up posting the flying session, then to kind of summarize it, we went to a local park on a relatively windy day, you know, kind of close to a beachy area, so then the wind was actually there. And you're gone.
And hit the wind took me. I'm back. But
the wind was there, so that wasn't an issue. And at this point, I think we can record with strangers in the area, you know, at least when it comes to, oh, we're trying to fly a kite. So it wasn't our nerves, it was our skills. So we did not make any single one of these correctly.
But you know what? It was worth a try.
It was worth a shot, and shot we definitely made. What do you think we could do better if we were to have done this again?
Like you get specific fabric materials.
Like specific kite flying, like specific kite plastic and
I don't
whatever,
mean
sure.
I don't mean a build your own kit sort of thing that you can buy, like actually getting separate materials and then constructing it yourself without, you know, with like a pre-made kit. All you have to do is assemble it.
I was kind of thinking that the way that we could improve if we were to do this again would be to actually have like a true stencil, because I kind of roughed that diamond stencil, if you remember. I free-handed that. I didn't even use like a ruler. So we could have like a true stencil. I'd say we actually have the right support for them because we did the best we could, but we did have to fuse together a few dowels to kind of make some longer ones. So that already structurally was iffy. Not to mention the super glue kept on breaking, so then we had to actually tape over it, which worsens it.
Yeah.
So we would have the correct dowels, better material, better templates, and frankly, I would say we would research more. I don't think we would just watch a 20-second short. Magic!
But because we
Where'd that come from?
recorded the bulk of the episode without the mics, we have to do this without the mic.
We don't have to, but
We don't
like,
have to.
yeah, we felt like
consistency.
we kinda had to.
But that was the only thing I really had to point out before we get blown away here by the wind.
That's something too. If we don't end up posting it, or if you didn't see us trying to fly these kites, we did wear microphones there.
We did.
So maybe we should post those just to actually.
But now this has been another episode of Hobby Hangout. I'm your host Dom.
And I've been your host Jake. Stay tuned.
Alright. Next time.
And there you have it. These two knuckleheads crafted a plethora of kites. Jake's ended up looking accurate enough, while Tom's looked like he tried. Inevitably, both of them ended up sore losers when they had their test flights. Be sure to tune in next time on Hobby Hangout. Farewell.